Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kate, or I go by AlwaysMoreSims here on YouTube, and today we are starting a new challenge. So if you don't know, or maybe you're new to the channel, I've been playing the Sims 3 A to Z Family Challenge for the last 9 or so months straight. And unfortunately, I'm feeling quite the burnout. However, with my other challenges, to prevent myself from feeling burnout, I will go back and forth every generation between playing a generation of one challenge and then going to a generation of the other challenge and just going back and forth. And it keeps me from getting burnt out with one particular challenge. So I figured this might be a good time to try that. So try that we are. And I asked you guys to vote for which challenge you would prefer. I had quite a few votes. Unsurprisingly, because I made a poll on YouTube, like a community post, but then I also made a poll using this website that I've used for years. I had nobody vote in the poll on the website, which I can't say I'm surprised. I feel like it doesn't get very good, it doesn't get a lot of clicks, and I think it's because it's something that's in the description, and sometimes people don't want to go to the description, or I know I'll put things up a lot on my TV, or I'll be listening to it, and I don't necessarily have my phone on my person, or I'm somewhere that I can click on a link or anything like that. So I ended up making a community post, and it's what got the results. So give me a second. If we run over and take a quick glance at YouTube, I had 11 votes. And Rainbow Generations Legacy won. Avatar Legacy and Not So Berry were tied, and then Whimsy Stories was in fourth place, and I didn't have any votes for Black Widow. So Rainbow Generations won. I actually have the rules pulled up right here. So this is by Scamperton Sims. I will try to remember to link the rules for this challenge down below. So the theme of the sim in their home after their generation's color, move out as a young adult unless otherwise specified, complete goals before aging up and moving out the next generation, or play with aging off. Money cheats may be used to build each sim's first home unless otherwise specified. You may choose to keep your completed generations around, or they may die the death assigned to them on the death page. And you can bet that I'm going to be using the death page just because I think it'll be a really fun additional challenge. Then every generation is assigned a world. So this was updated to, I think, high school years. Yeah, because San Sequoia and Chestnut Ridge are not options. So, but that's okay. So Generation 1 is in Tartosa, so we are in Tartosa. Generation 1 is based off the color red, so we have to move into a small fixer-upper, which I kind of didn't exactly follow. Do not move or renovate except to add basic furniture for the child sim. Set the money to 500 simoleons, which I have actually just realized I forgot to do, so I'll have to do that in a second. Have a one-night stand during a New Year's Eve party. Have one baby from this encounter. Do not marry or have other children. So we've got some interesting rules here. The traits are hot-headed, lazy, and childish. For the next generation, these are actually the traits in which we will the order that we will give them to the sim. So as a child, they'll be cheerful. As a teen, they'll be adventurous, and as an adult, they'll be a foodie. So for red, the aspiration is party animal. With the comedian branch of the entertainer career, the skills are comedy, mischief, knitting, and baking. And then there's a collection achievement assigned to every generation. And I'm going to be honest, I am not that interested in doing the collections. If it's something that like I have the time that I've run out of, like, I've completed all of the goals that I need to do, I've completed everything else, then I'll go to collections. But I'm really not that interested in like really pursuing the collections. So it'll just be kind of a in case I run out of things to do type thing. And then we have our backstory. So, after getting kicked out by your parents for quote unquote not having a job and not helping around the house and needing to grow up and handle your temper, you find yourself in a crappy rental with barely enough to pay the bills. You decided to utilize the skills you honed during your studies at school and become a comedian. Everyone always said you were the class clown. It was all over your report cards. You used some of your free time and income to collect My Sims trophies and simmies, since your parents were always saying they were a waste of money, but mostly you just relax on the couch and watch TV and listen to the radio when you're not at work. You don't care that your place is small and needs lots of repairs. You don't even look at it most of the time. You're busy with the TV. One night, after a bender to celebrate the new year, you find yourself in an awkward situation. You had a one-night stand, and there is a baby on the way. You didn't even like the other sim that much, so you decided you'll raise the kid on your own. How hard can it be? So that brings us back to the game. Shut up. Okay, so I did not exactly here before I forget this. I did not exactly follow the like small fixer-upper rules. Now I favorited like 4 different lots. I was really thinking about using this one. I think this one could actually be kind of fun because there's 2 lots here. But I really liked kind of the dirty look of some of these other houses, or like the one that I placed, which is this one. But like this one, from like what I can see, this tree is blocking my way, but what I can see of upstairs, it's not the dirtiest house. However, having placed this lot is almost too messy. Like, I'm afraid it's going to cause a bunch of routing problems. And the last thing I want to do is go through and be constantly moving things. So we're going to try using this house. If it does not work out, then I think I'm going to end up placing the fixer-upper townhouse. I might also see if it's something that maybe we live in this house or try to live it in this house until For Rent comes out, because if we can do it till For Rent, then this lot can be owned by somebody. I'm hoping it can be owned by someone else and we can be the one renting it. There's also all these little like objects over here that are just floating. I don't know how to get rid of them. The lot was originally turned, so I don't know if like that broke it, that I had to turn it to actually fit on the lot the right way. But we are in Tartosa, this house. I've kind of come up with in my head, this is the house that everyone's like, oh my gosh, stay away. Like, I think this is like that Lover's Bridge or whatever. So like people come up here, and this house is kind of like a tourist attraction, but at the same time, like, it's not well regarded. Like, it's known for being a bad house, because there's a little backstory here. Now, this house was originally built by Little Simsy, and I tried to just like kind of briefly scroll and try and find it, and I didn't see it, so I don't know. It says Scary Simsy Shell, so I think it might have been like a shell build, and like I'm thinking that's what happened, because if this was just like a blatant ripoff of Little Simsy, I would not have installed it. So I'm hoping that's not what it is. But the backstory is that ever since Henry lost his wife, he lived alone until he himself tragically passed away. The once beautiful house started to decay, and local youths started to use the house to throw parties. As time went on, no one wanted to enter the house anymore, since it was so filthy. The legend says that someone got murdered there, but no one knows. So, it's like one of those things that, like, it's again kind of a tourist attraction. Like, you stop by it on the way up to like here, but it's not a house anyone wants to go in anymore. Well, our sim, having been kicked out of her parents' house, And I really debated giving them a backstory. I just don't have the time at the moment, so I don't know if it's something that I can go back in and do. Maybe after this, at least get this video created, because I would love to actually like make her parents and have them living somewhere in the world, and we just have like a crap relationship. But she was like, well, no one ever comes in this house, no one lives in this house, must mean it's pretty much up for grabs, right? So she lives here, has kind of made herself at home. This is Phoenix Rainbow. But I don't know. Oh, do I have this? Is this set on short lifespan? I also don't know why she already has days. I don't know how many days. I don't know how to fix this. She should not add a number of days to your Sim's current age progress, or add it to the total number of days your Sim has lived. Add a negative number to subtract. I'm really confused. Ooh, okay, there it went. I don't know how many days it's saying she's lived. There you go. Sorry. So this is Phoenix. So it's gonna be kind of a, she's gonna rise from the ashes of being, I didn't even do that. Okay. There's gonna be like no gameplay in this video because it's just a lot of explaining and a lot of kind of setting things up. So if you expected gameplay, you were going to be disappointed. But Phoenix, like, she's been kicked out. She's kind of, at a low point in her life. Not that she really seems to care, but it's also not this is not a great point in her life. But she's going to rise from the ashes. And then I just spelled rainbow weird. So, like, my Feig challenge, their last name is TBR. It's, like your to be read list, books you want to read. Yeah, their last name is TBR, but TEEBEEAR. TBR. Anyways, so Phoenix has the aspiration she needs, the traits she needs. She does not have a job yet. She will be getting a job. And then I actually have a mod installed, and I never know how to pronounce the creator of it, but it's like Lumpinow, Lumpinu, if I remember correctly. And I've used it in my Sims 4 I'm a Lover challenge for the custody, because I had two Sims that got divorced and I wanted to have split custody between, like, my child Sim, my heir. I wanted her to be able to go back and forth between her parents' houses. Well, then I saw that there's pregnancy and family, so her thoughts on being pregnant and her thoughts on having children, and then you can change different things. And then there's the reproductive health. So I realize this is a touchy subject, and I was very hesitant installing that part of the mod because, again, I know it's very sensitive. I like adding that kind of realism to the game, but I don't want to trigger somebody, and so I'm very hesitant to actually use it. I'm thinking of uninstalling it. I don't know what to do. But your Sim will randomly generate if they want children, do not want children. Sometimes they can be neutral about it, or you can leave it up to fate. And I think let fate and time decide what the Sim wishes. This will make the Sim's wishes able to change over time. So, like, maybe she doesn't want a kid right now, but down the road she changes her mind and is ready for a kid. Like, I do find it funny that she doesn't want a child right now. The Sim is not interested in being pregnant as of now. If it were to happen, they would take it badly. Yikes. So I did place the house, and it is currently fall or autumn, because I wanted to give us a little bit of time to kind of get her situated, get her started, get her doing things before we have before there's the New Year's Eve party, which comes in winter. So we have 2 weeks. We have 2 weeks before she's getting pregnant. And yeah, so I still feel like I have things left to explain, but I can't think of them at the moment. So I think first thing we need to have her do is get a job. Oh, okay. Another thing. So I did not make this sim. This sim is by Vanilla Sugar Sim. I don't normally like how sims that I make turn out. I would much rather download a sim. And so that's what I did. This is a sim from Vanilla Sugar Sims. I use their sims all the time in my current households. But I just changed, hair color. I gave her a different arm tattoo instead of like the henna. But like I left the makeup, I left her eye color. All of that. So yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I don't want the entertainer career. I don't like the entertainer career. I find it really annoying, very repetitive, not very interesting. But yeah, so there's like the whole entire table is covered with stuff. Oh, we also have some lot traits. So I have a romantic aura, convivial, yeah, I think, and chef's kitchen because she needs the baking skill, and mischief. And I also gave us a bunch of lot challenges, so creepy crawlies. So like this is something that came with, I was gonna say world adventures, and that's not it, jungle adventure. So like spiders will randomly attack your sim unless they have, okay, I'll have to take away that money. Hold on. This was stuff that got deleted when I... Ooh, did not mean to do that. When I rotated the lot. But if your sim has like the proper repellent, they will automatically like defend themselves from the spiders. But if they don't, then the spiders will attack them and then they'll have like a bad moodlet. I just thought it was fitting for the house. It also actually apparently... yeah, that sounds great. But apparently it will... boost skills a little faster as well, which I thought was interesting. Cursed. Lots of things seem to go wrong here. Filthy, from clogged sewers to grimy counters. This place seems to get dirty really quickly. Gremlins, stuff breaks here a lot. It's like there are tiny goblins who come out at night and smash things, but that's ridiculous, right? And then grody. Sims have a chance to get nauseous when eating, drinking, or using the bathroom. So I just felt like they were very fitting. I also have already broken like the rule of having the house fit the color theme. This house does not fit red. It is not red. Can you go in the house? No. Say no, I can't. We're already off to a very poor start if we can't even get in the house. And I've already moved that. I wanted it to look like she'd kind of like nudged it aside so she could get in. Okay, there she goes. So yeah, again, it's almost like too dirty. I hate the idea of having a child grow up here. This is the child's bedroom. What is that? Oh, it's Yarny. Isn't that from like a game? I don't know if she can... Oh, I thought she was eating it. She's automatically cleaning it all up. Girl. I don't know if I'm allowed to let her clean. Oh, then she went and put it down. I do need a TV. Oh, I have a TV. Can she use the TV? No. Yeah, this was what I was afraid of, that I'd constantly be running into routing issues of things like not being accessible because it's so overloaded. You don't even know what you're complaining about. What do you mean? Girl. Oh, they're here. The welcome wagon's here. Food! I don't know if you should be here. Hi. I just want your food. I just want your food. What if... Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I don't really want a kid with this person. But I was like, what if we we had some drama by having a baby with one of the townies? I think that'd be really funny, but I don't know that I want to have a baby with any of the townies. No, get your fruitcake back out. I really want the free fruitcake. It is not clean in here. Do not lie. He put the fruitcake away. Oh no, there it is. Okay. Okay, thanks. You can leave. I also have a broken stove. I don't know. I'm just so concerned that this is like too dirty. I don't play in dirty lots. I don't want to fight it this whole time. See, here she goes cleaning up more stuff and then she just sits it down. How would we feel if I did place down the other lot? I don't have the money for it. I'd have to give myself money for it. And I'd have to lock her out of this half of the house. Oh. Oh. Well, hello, Chloe. What you doing? What you doing? My Chloe. That's not right. I had 3 items removed. But see, then it spins it weird. So I'll just have to fix the fences. I also don't think they fit the vibe of Tartosa. These are very Mount Komorebi. I guess like that's really gross. But like that's it. I don't have a fruit. I lost my fruit cake. I lost my free fruit cake. Oh no. Oh, this thing is going to be bad. She's gonna spend all of her like autonomously spend all of her money on that. I don't have any way to get food either. I don't have a shower. There's no doors. Are you serious? How is there no doors? Oh, maybe this wasn't a good idea either. I at least need doors to be able to get into things. Oh. Where's the like door that looks kind of beaten up? Is it this one? No. There's one door that always looks kind of rough. At least there was. Now I'm like probably losing my mind. I've got to be losing my mind because I am not seeing the door that I'm thinking of. Okay, I'm not even gonna put room or doors to those rooms. So surely I can have like the basics. It doesn't say anything against having the basics, right? That fridge is tipped over and I can't use anything over here. Oh boy. I think I'm gonna be doing a lot of traveling. But, like, I don't know. When are we allowed to, because I'm not allowed to renovate it. And if I'm not allowed to renovate it, like, does that mean I'm not allowed to give myself things? Can you use this TV? You can't go in there. Lock for everyone. It's my front door. Oh, I can use the TV. Okay, good. How can I bake if I don't have anything to bake with? Oh, no. I can bake with a mini fridge. I'll need an actual stove, though. Okay, so I will go ahead and... Oh, I got rid of my lot traits. Okay, there are back doors. There was, but can't use it. So you can claim she's renting from these. I like that the other house had a backstory, at least. Because these just don't fit with Tartosa at all. Which really bugs me. Okay. Well, I guess that's that. Yeah, you can't get to it. I'm not surprised. Can you get to this one? Nope. Yeah, okay. Well. This is going to be really interesting. But how do you intend to get into that house? That's what I thought. Anyways, so thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Thank you so much for voting in the poll. It really does mean a lot to me. I would much rather have you guys pick like the challenge than have me pick the challenge. So I do really appreciate it, but I think that is everything. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.